Hi, I'm Dani Startt, and this is my video for High Noon Entertainment Cake Boss Competition. I'd like to take a moment to tell you a little bit about myself and show you around my kitchen before I take you over to my decorating table. So, I'm 34 years old. I live in Cumming, Georgia. Cumming is a suburb north of Atlanta. I'm originally from Virginia Beach, but relocated here about 10 or 11 years ago with my husband. I am a mom and I have 2 children. My oldest, Cole, just turned 5 today. It was a crazy day around my house because he was finally allowed to try bubblegum and soda. And my youngest, Drew, turned 2 just a couple of months ago. So I'm a busy stay-at-home wife and mother, but I make cakes for my friends and family and friends of friends. And so I wanted to take a second and show you around my kitchen. We remodeled our kitchen shortly after we moved into our house. Our house is older, and this is a galley style kitchen, so as you can see, it's not huge and doesn't have a big island or anything for cake decorating, but I've overcome that and I'll show you how. This is my KitchenAid. I chose it when we remodeled and I absolutely love it. It's a wonderful oven. It's big inside, it's semi-convection, and of course it has a gas cooktop because that's a requirement. And then this is the countertop where I actually do all my batter and frosting preparation. This is also a KitchenAid. This is the Epicurean model mixer, and they don't make it anymore, and I absolutely love it. It's my baby. The bowl is being occupied by some chocolate buttercream that I'll show you in just a little bit. This is my pantry section. I have a pantry for my family and a pantry for my cakes. My cake pantry isn't huge, but it's not tiny either, and I do my best with what space I have. I keep my airbrush colors and my compressor. I keep all these little tiny boxes, which are actually old baby wipe containers. Creative use, yay, reuse, reduce, recycle, whatever. And I put my punches and luster dust and cutters and things like that in there. And I have all of my pans in here, everything. I use rubber waffle weave placemats to transport cakes so that they don't slide around. This is a silver cake plateau someone gave me as a gift. And this is actually my little emergency first aid bag for transporting a cake to an event, just in case there needs to be some repairs made. But luckily I don't have to use it very often at all. I wanted to take a quick second and show you what I write up for a customer because organization is very important to me. And I like to have everything in front of me when I get started on a cake. So this is an actual invoice from a wedding cake I did recently. I like to write out each tier individually, what's going on it, what's going in it, and I like to also be sure and add the specifics for anything else that's going on the outside of the cake, dragées, things like that, so that I can itemize the price and give somebody an exact quote for exactly how much the cake will be, then add in some mileage. I also sit with each bride and do a consultation where I write a bunch of chicken scratch on a piece of paper, but this is where we collaborated to come up with the design for this particular wedding cake, and this bride liked a wacky wedding cake, and I really enjoyed doing it. This is a picture of the cake that I did for her. This is the sketch that I made for her, and this cake was a lot of fun, and actually when I delivered it, everybody in the reception hall said, wow, it looks like a Dr. Seuss cake, and I hadn't even thought of that, but it really did, and it was fun, and I enjoyed it. So now I'm going to take you over to my decorating space, which is actually in my eat-in kitchen, because this galley kitchen isn't large enough to do big and elaborate cakes. But I have a big marble top table where my family eats breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it's perfect for working cakes. So let's head on over and I'll show you how I get started.